Hey, come on in. Welcome, you guys. Filmy Cherries here. Let's glow up using some of Juvia's Place new products. It's all about the glow. That's what it's been lately in the starting 2024, perhaps continuation of 2023 with the glow up look. We're gonna go ahead and create a nice glowy base look and looking juicy by the end of it all. So I did grab me a few of new drops from Juvia's Place. This Radiance Booster here. This is in the shade 1. I don't know about this product yet. We're gonna wing it. We're gonna test it. We're gonna review it. We'll see what it's like at the end of the look. We also have this Ready, Set, and Seal setting spray from Juvia's Place. We're gonna seal the deal with that. We also have their liquid blush lighter blushes here. So we're gonna add all these goodies together alongside their previous products and create a nice glowy supple skin-like look. Stay tuned if you want to see the end result and enjoy watching. Guys, we got the brows out the way. We're doing a natural fluffy brow look today. And I use this Build a Brow from Maybelline. Was it by Maybelline? I am looking into this, and I most likely will share with you guys the productivity of this, but not today. I was just testing it out off camera, and this is what we got going on with the hair stroke and between the sparse areas and the gel giving us a fluffy natural look at the end of it all. So we have this. Let me know if you want to see me using this, creating a brow look just for the brow. I'll do that. So we're starting with a nicely moisturized face, no primers as of yet. We're gonna go ahead and use the Juvia's Place Ready, Set, and Seal setting spray. We're getting ready, and then we're gonna set, and then we're gonna seal. That's what it says. So we're gonna do all of that using this setting spray, okay? A light mist from this spray. We're gonna rub that into the skin. Okay. So we're gonna allow this to dry down a little bit. And we tackle the skin with the next product. And we get it going. Already I'm seeing a glow from this. So the glowing process has started. We have this Radiance Booster product here, supposedly complexion booster, illuminating finish, and it blurs and smooth the skin. 3 main gold we getting from this here. This is just similar to our e.l.f., you know what I mean, product. Supposedly also Charlotte Tilbury, Glowy. Why I can't remember these names. We know it. They've been popping last year. Same concept with the doe foot. The top is a little light and chip feeling to it. However, we have a sturdy glass container. We're gonna go ahead right onto the skin on one side and see how that goes. If we're gonna go ahead and mix it up with the foundation, I did grab me their I Am Magic Velvet Matte Foundation and see really, we most likely could use this alongside other type of foundation. I just want to keep the whole Juvia's Place line together and see how they work with each other before even considering using other products with it. So we'll just go onto the skin on one side first to see how it goes. This is the deepest shade I was able to find from Ulta, shade 1. I noticed there were 0 point some stuff. I don't know really what's going on with this product, whether it's an accident and we're jumping on it a little too soon, or if it's meant to be so, there's more shade coming, or is it a test out as to how we're gonna react to it before they release more shade range of it. I know Juvia's Place got more shade down in their basket besides this, okay? So this is it on bare skin by itself. My regular skin. I really thought it was gonna be too light, but I guess this is more of a base, like under your foundation, glowing type of effect we're getting from this. I don't get anything else from about this besides those 3 effects. I can't go online because it's not listed on their website as of now, or the time this video is being filmed. Perhaps later on they may drop more information about it. So we're gonna go ahead and build this up a little more and see what the coverage is looking like on this side of my face. What do you guys think? We're seeing glow, a little bit of coverage, not a whole lot. It feels really light on my skin. We're gonna put a teensy bit of foundation over it. I could have used their newest foundation, which is their Natural Radiance foundation. Why would we use that when this already has a radiance effect? I really want to see the booster of that radiance underneath our regular foundation. This is their Velvet Matte. I grabbed me a new shade. Hopefully this is closer to my skin tone. Tanzania 205. I used to use their Malawi shade 230. That's a big jump. Let's see the difference in the swatch on the other side. This is Malawi, and this here is Tanzania. This is Tanzania. Tanzania wins the battle. I believe we found a shade, you guys. Not that it was so hard for me to get a shade to match me. However, it's me. It be me sometimes. Let's build up that glowy effect on the other side. You guys really see it? And add on the foundation over it all and see how that looks. Just wish that doe foot was thick. Like, it gets more product out. Maybe it's the barrier we have on this. It really sucks out the product. It really pulls back the product coming out. So yeah, we're really getting to see the whole glowy effect from this thing. Do we need deeper shade range? Definitely. This, what else does it say? Well, the first ingredients on this is water. I see glycerine, I see mica. Listen, we're not gonna dig too much, and we're just gonna see the effect. And glowy, yes, it sure is. Let's add on a little more coverage with, because I can still see my little dark spot here showing or peeking through, and I can see the difference with the Trying to hide it really. Yeah, it's still peeking through. Even after I intentionally put a droplet of that there to cover it up, I can still see it. I don't know if you guys do. Perhaps I should just leave it like, you know what? We already pumped this out. Let's add this, their regular velvet foundation, and see how that does underneath it. I'm liking. Yes. Now we got that covered. Okay. Okay, this is the side with the product, the booster, radiance booster, and the soft velvet matte foundation, and this is the side without. Of course, this is looking more to my skin tone. The shade match is there with the foundation. This is just what it is with the shade of this and the coverage of this. We clearly here see the difference, and I get it now. I get it. This goes under your foundation, preferably for me. I get the coverage. I still get the glow peeking through. This is what we recall a really full coverage matte foundation, and we get a glowiness version of it using the booster. Let's finalize the rest of the face, y'all. I'm adding more because this just, hold up. Is there a difference with the packaging now? What the? Y'all see the difference here? This is looking clearer, like more, like less plasticky. This is thick. There's a difference in the packaging. Oh, there is a difference in the packaging. This is now transparent, where you get to see the shade of the foundation. And the J, that's cool. And the placement of the Juvia's place is now down here with this one. When did this happen? Did y'all ever notice this? Yo. Okay, I'm liking the new packaging better. Let's add a little more of that velvet foundation on the other side. We're glowing. We're glowing. Velvet matte just got turned into glowy, juicy finish look. I know Juvia's place wouldn't steer us wrong. I know they wouldn't. I don't know. I can't help myself right now. Okay, so we do have that. We do have that. Let's go ahead and build up our contour. We also have from them their creamy bronzer in the shade Ember. We're gonna go ahead and build that on the perimeter of the face. I did a little boo-boo right here. I pushed it down a little too far. Going over that with the foundation to blend the edges. Still glowing. You guys, Juvia's place just... And again, another glowy product is their blush, liquid blush lighter. We have the bronziness happening. Now gonna seal the deal with this other highlighter slash blush. We have in the shade Perky Poppy Glow. I also have the Perky Poppy Glow from their original matte version. This is it. You clearly see the matte one is a bit deeper than this luminous one. Not gonna go directly on the skin with this. We're just gonna go ahead and add it on top of all this glowy juiciness with our brush. And this is the highlighter. This is it with, you know, the brush. We're gonna go right over where we normally add our blush at, you guys. When I say glowing up with Juvia's Place, we are really glowing the heck up. Ooh, effing guys. My mind has blown up. Let's add another one. This was one drop of the glowy poppy one. I'm gonna add another one. Yes, I can definitely off the rip notice that the glowy, the highlighter one is less pigmented than the original matte version, but the heck with that. We still get what we come for. What we came for is the juiciness look of that highlighting effect on top of all these other glowing product. Nothing is breaking apart. Nothing is combating with each other. We're just succulently looking succulous. A bit too much, if you ask me, but we get it now, Juvia's Place. We get it. We get it. You coming through again and again and again and again. Knowing me, y'all know what I did with this foundation when this foundation came out to prevent me from buying this one. Although I went out and got it anyway. I could find myself doing a mixture of their highlight along with their matte version and still get this. Try it if you want. But let's show the support. Let's enjoy what they got. They know what they're doing. You know, we're not gonna try to be a chemist in our own setting to recreate something, but the idea just came out because I can clearly see the separation with the blush formula and the highlighter, especially when you wipe off. You see the remaining residue of the highlighter from the pigment of the blush, but none of that happens when we apply it onto the face. Everything works well, seamlessly, blends well. Excuse these crickets in the background if that bothers you. We are glowing up. Our next thing is going into the under eye with, I have shade 10 as their regular highlighter, not concealer, but this is comparing with all the other products, well, aside of the foundation, also in a matte finish, and definitely we do need to mattify the under eye and the T-zone area because that's where we mostly are oily naturally. Added glowiness from other products may become a problem throughout the day, so we're still glowing. We're gonna go in with our foundation brush once again. If not this, you can just grab a sponge to help with the blending. Keep in mind the placement of our blush and our bronzer and highlight. It's just like a teensy step above each other, and mixing them all together and we get this full-blown powwow cheek, like so. Jesus Christ, I'm loving this. I am loving this. All right, again, we're gonna go ahead and set this time the face with our setting spray. Perhaps I should do that after I set my face with the powders and everything. Going with the under eye, let's seal that deal. Going into that with my Cabo from their latest powder foundation under the eye. That's what I've normally used, using their products together to set the under eye and everything. Let's use that. Let me use another brush. This foundation powder, I find it to be the perfect under eye pre-setting powder because it does not suck out the moisture from underneath the eye. It somewhat leaves it demi, like halfway set and halfway dried up. So when you go with a looser powder that's more drying to bake or fully set, you still get an added moisture from the protection of this. Y'all see what I mean? It's still glowy. It's not looking powdery or dry. I'm in love. Juvia's Place, come on. You do us no wrong. Y'all see my T-zone? It's still glowy. It's not fully matted. It's not fully dry. All I used was this powder. You all may want to go with a drier powder to bake. I can do that, but why when we want to look glowy and everything? So we're gonna leave it as that. To set everywhere else on my face, I'm gonna use their tan palette, going into this powder or the second shade. We're gonna press that everywhere else on the face. Again, using a pressed powder gives us less dryness onto the skin. Yes, it blocks or set what we need to set, but it's not dry. It ain't dry. We're gonna go in with the dark palette this time. You know what comes with that. We're going to bronze up. I'm using the second shade. She's a little red to set where we had the cream bronzer. We're gonna go on the nose with the first shade. It's a little structure. Take that up to the brow bone and drag it down. In a V shape, I like to do mine instead of straight down across. Going back with that setting powder foundation type of thing. soften the edge of that nose contour with this brush. If you want, you could add more powder or go in with a sponge for more protection. But I'm building that powder up from under the eye. You guys, can't nobody tell me nothing. I rarely use the volume 6 of the blush Juvia's Place palette. I'm gonna add this shade over what we got going on here. And yes, I'm gonna use the same brush that I used the liquid blush with. So pretty. So pretty. This seems to also have a little shimmery effect on it. Y'all could see. I don't know if it'll show. Because I applied it a wet tool onto the powder, it does give me that, you know, brownish or build up. We can definitely use this from underneath the eye and soften the edge of that shade. Lightly. What do we think? I'm liking. Let's set it up. Now, what is this supposed to give us? A mattifying finish, another glowy finish? What is it doing to us, Juvia's Place? I get nothing. All right, we're allowing this to dry. It settled down the powdery look from the blush and the bronzer and everything. And we have everything just bounce back to that glowy effect that we wanted from the beginning. And we have all that going. We're bringing the sunshine up in here with this glow. Okay, let's finalize the face. I have the eyes that I have no idea what I'm gonna do with it. I truly don't. Should we keep it all Juvia's Place? Let me pull out a palette of Juvia's Place and just get a look going with the eyes, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, the full face is done. Check that video out and see what was used. It was just a quickie of a eye look. Easy and peasy, 1, 2, 3 step. So check that out on this other video right here. And we're gonna finalize the face with this Juvia's Place Lippies. I newly grabbed it, volumizing gloss stick. So peach in the shade, and I'm gonna pair it up with their eyeliner in the shade Brownie. Real quick, for whatever reason, my nose starts to get runny. Hey, besides that, off camera, I added a little more powder on the T-zone area because we were glowing up a little too much over there. We don't need more glowiness on the oiliness areas, on the oily areas. So I just use the one of my little sponge, same powder, and press that on there to suck up whatever else wants to act up underneath there. But we still have the glow everywhere else. Let's finish the lip. I'm overlining a teensy bit. Now that the rain dies down, everybody and their mama wanna come in and do construction outside of my window. Okay, this is what we have as far as the lining. We already know their liners, the balm. I have not used this. This is a gloss stick. We're just gonna gloss it up or glow it up. I don't want that same rah-rah stuff that be happening on social media with this type of product happening over here, okay? We're not down with all that rah-rah stuff. Let's just lightly apply this and get the effect we need out of it and keep it moving. Okay. It's a little too much on the tip. Gonna go ahead and use a hanger. A very light hand I'm using. It's feeling a little tingly. I like the shade. I love the moisturizing effect it gives me off rip. Yeah, this is a one of those, what you call it, lip plumping type of product, because I'm feeling a little heat, like those minty feelings. But it works well with the lip liner. I like that shade. The pigmentation is there. I need to clean up this side of my lip a little bit, and we'll call it off a day. And now let's finalize the face with the sealing part of the setting powder, or the setting spray. So we primed, or we got ready, applying it directly as a primer. Then we set in between with the foundation, and then we seal. We now have this, okay? Clearly, Juvia's place did not come to play. We didn't come to play. So this is the full face, you guys. Let me know what y'all think. We have done another Juvia's Place. This time we are glowing up using, or we have glown up using these Juvia's Luminous products, mixing with a bit of oldie but goodie, and we still get the luminosity with what has been promised from these new products of theirs, and we are loving it. I am not sure as to why we have not gotten this online to purchase, but if you know, you know, these have dropped at Ulta. Go and grab it. I've been on the hunt finding them from one store and then another, and then go back again, because they just, you know, They didn't really know what to do. Should I upload it, or should I put it on the shelf, or should I not? I don't know who gave the green light. We now have these products and we're looking gorgeous. Yo, tell me if I have not glown up using these products. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. Check out the eye look. We did a quickie eye look. Hope you guys enjoy that. This is not a new palette, but we have not used it enough, so check that look out. Let's finalize by subscribing. Comment, let me know what you guys think of this look, and I'll see you guys on another one.